When you wake up in the morning and you grab your phone and you start scrolling, if you're that person, this video is 100% going to be for you, because if you do that, you are already setting yourself up for a bad day. You open your phone and the first thing you see is maybe an email you didn't expect, someone who did not answer you, something bad that happened during the night, or whatever it is that is popping up on your phone. The chance of it making you feel bad is very big. So in today's video, I want to give you some tips to good morning habits that will keep you off of social media, off your phone as much as possible, and give you the greatest odds to having a wonderful day. So let's dive in. So when you wake up in the morning, instead of grabbing your phone, you just simply put it in your pocket and you walk downstairs. You go to the bathroom, you wash your face, you get ready, and you get the clothing that you like. And here you are already putting yourself up for a great start. Just being in your own headspace, not getting any bad news or bad vibes into your day. Then I always start by decluttering for 15 minutes. I don't do it every day, but I do it when I'm like on a Sunday or if I'm working from home. And this is instead of just immediately wanting to sit down and scroll on your phone, you can declutter for 15 minutes. And then you have like a good vibe around you. Then you go to your kitchen, you make yourself a great breakfast with some fruit, some yogurt, or whatever you like, and you just simply sit down, stare out of the window, and you just enjoy a good breakfast. Now, this is already opening up a lot of headspace, thoughts that come to you, and you might think of a good friend you're missing. You might think of something you have to remember. Maybe you have to remember a birthday. Maybe you have to remember to buy something for your kids. Not sitting with your phone during breakfast, for example, this also allows you to let thoughts come to you. Maybe it's things you need to do. Maybe it's things you have to remember. Now, a lot of us, after having breakfast, it's time to make a ritual of some kind of hot beverage in the morning. Maybe it's a good tea you like, maybe it's a coffee, but you go and you make this, and now we usually sit down in our favorite chair and we start scrolling. But instead, I want you to actually sit down, find a cozy place. Maybe it's the place that you just decluttered, and I want you to sit down with your hot beverage and just journal or write down whatever you have to remember that day. So you can journal, like I said, like write down whatever that's on your mind, which is so meditating for your mind. But if this is too like hippie for you, you can also just sit down and relax with a good magazine, a good book, or something that is not your phone. However, we do have to do practical stuff on our phone sometimes. And like I said in my last video, you make a piece of paper with the things that you have to do on your phone, like checking Facebook groups, emails, doing the things that you have to do. You have this written down on a piece of paper. And then you only do this that is on the paper. So focus is everything here, guys. I also want to say that planning is a big key to being off of your phone, like off social media in general. If you have a good plan for the day, if you have things in your mind that you know you need to do. And the thing is that when we are starting our day, sitting down, scrolling, your mind becomes lazy. It's like a muscle, like your brain just becomes lazy. And it just wants you to do it more, because jumping out of it will make you face the reality, and you're like, oh, I can't even do it, So these morning habits will put your brain up for a good start. Like it will get the wheels going, so that you will feel like you are ready to do what you have to do today. So one of my advices was you can also sit down and read a magazine or a book. Here, I also have a really great advice to maybe start getting or paying attention to what physical papers or magazines that is in your local area. Usually local cities or small small towns have these local magazines with things that are happening, things that are going on, and these are usually also free. So whenever you see something like physical you can read that is free, just why not grab it and then have that next to you in that chair where you usually sit down with a good hot beverage. And I promise you, this will also make your mind, and it will make you go more towards that than to just sit and scroll on your phone. Plus, it will make you be active in your local community. It will make you realize what's actually going on around you and make you step into that real world instead of just being in that scrolling social media world. Okay guys, so now you've sit down, you've had your coffee, your relaxed time, and then I want you to start your day with whatever you have to do. Maybe you have to go to work, maybe you have to do the laundry, maybe you want to go for a walk, or maybe you have to play with the kids. Whatever it is you have to do this day, the day is now in your hands and you are set off to a good start. I want to make a video about being off social media, being off your phone, being off screen with your kids, so stay tuned for that video. And also, if you like this type of video, make sure to subscribe and leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. And let me tell you this, if you do this, starting your day like this, I will promise you, you will be a happier person because you will just feel better in your mind. You will feel like you want to do things in the real world. So this is my only goal for this channel, is to actually make people realize how much life there is to live off screen. So that being said, I wish you a great day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.